I'm just making a video to introduce my new segment called G.A.W.D, not G.O.D, but G.A.W.D, Grown Ass Woman Dialect. And basically, just tell you a few things that we're going to talk about on this new segment. I'm still going to do BBL videos, of course. And like I mentioned on the last video, I will separate the playlists so that the G.A.W.D videos and the BBL videos will be separate. You can choose to watch either playlist. I'm also going to do some vlogs later. But the G.A.W.D videos will basically be what you're seeing here. I'll probably do some that'll be live, some that'll be pre-recorded, and some will be just, pictures, and you'll just hear me. It just makes it a little easier. I didn't want to continue to be MIA on YouTube, so I had to figure out a way to make the time to get videos out so you guys can still hear from me, but also have time to do what I need to do, because I am very busy lately, and since we're quarantined, actually gives me a little bit more time. As you know, may know, for some of you newer subscribers may not know, I already work from home. I've been working home for almost 2 years now, so this quarantine situation has not really affected me much. So, hey, these the breaks. So hopefully, everything will go back to normal soon, because I really do need to get outside. As soon as I decided to get outside, then Corona happened. Coronavirus. I can't say it loud right now. I'm kind of tired. Work too much. All right, anyway, so with this new segment, G.A.W.D, Grown Ass Woman Dialect, G.A.W.D, not G.O.D. We'll be talking about different subjects, like it says, Grown Woman Dialect. I think my first video I want to talk about masturbation. I'm going to tell you guys a little story about me and my struggles with masturbation. I think that would be very interesting. You might be interested to hear that. It's not going to be anything, I'm not going to be saying anything crazy for shock value or anything like that, but I do want to be honest and, tell you my struggles with it in the past. And I also want to talk about, relationships. I think that relationships are a good topic. And, they never get old. We'll always be in a relationship as long as we are reproducing. People will be in marriages and relationships, lesbian, gay, the normal relationships, heterosexual relationships. We're always going to be in them, and they're always going to be an interesting topic. So I think that would be a good topic as well. Also want to talk about, different types of relationships, polyandry, polygamy. Polyandry is when there's more than one husband, for those of you that don't know what that is. Everybody knows what polygamy is. I think it would be good to talk about that, discuss that. That'll probably be down the line. I kind of touched on that before. Also want to give my opinion on a woman's place in a relationship. By the way, I watched a podcast from a friend that I made, a recent friend, Mr. Hakeem from Raw and Uncut podcast. He also has a YouTube channel. You guys check them out. He has a very, very interesting podcast. Mr. Raw and Uncut is funny. He's funny. very nice gentleman, very nice gentleman. He's not quite the person that he comes across to be on his podcast. He's a very nice gentleman, but he goes in on his podcast, and I think that a lot of you men would probably think he's interesting, maybe. He likes to talk about men being manly. Women, you will definitely find him entertaining. He may piss you off a little, but he's entertaining. It's fun. I think you would like it. I think it's a podcast for both men and women that you both can enjoy, and it's entertaining. There is a woman on there. Her name is Lynn. She's a new addition. I think she's just a breath of fresh air, because at first it was just the guys, and that really made me angry. But Lynn is a voice for us women on there. She is a breath of fresh air. As I said, it's nice to see a woman on Raw and Uncut. And it's also a show on YouTube, actually. So you'll see different shows, different subjects, podcasts, and YouTube. I believe he's on Spotify and all the other platforms, he said, I believe. Yeah, look it up. Raw and Uncut. His logo is like black, white, and red. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Anyway, back to what some of my discussions will be on YouTube. I want to touch on a lot of things. I want to touch on a few subjects in the Bible. Of course, truly God, G.A.W.D. I'm going to start that off with the Garden of Eden, because a lot of people don't really understand what actually happened in the garden in Genesis. And I want to tell you what happened, because it would really blow your mind to know what actually happened. And I know some of you will not agree, and that's fine. If you ever disagree with anything that I say on the God segment, please let me know. Engage, comment below. Beware, I do look at my comments, and as soon as I get a chance, I respond. So don't throw stones and hide your hands, and say things thinking I'm not going to comment back, because as you know, I'm a smaller YouTuber, and when you're a smaller YouTuber, you usually do respond back, unless you're scared. I can't. No, I'm just messing with a friend. So yes, I think that this is going to be very interesting, and I'm actually getting ready to record, because I have the time. I'm getting ready to record the segment on masturbation, and I'm going to put these two out a week apart. So the next segment will be on masturbation. So you guys stay tuned for that. That's going to be interesting. Bye.